speed, power, agility, and adjustments. These are the things that Desert Storm Bradley, that is, was faced with once again. But like they say, when you listen to the birds chirping, sometimes we often forget what exactly we were actually faced with. The adversities that would become a part of our chess match that we have not figured out the puzzle to overcome yet. So if that makes sense. Before I get started tonight, I'd like to congratulate Manny Pacquiao. And I'd like to congratulate myself for becoming an official member of the expert team at ESPN The Insider. So make sure you follow us, because we're going to bring you nothing but the thorough breakdowns of fights from an expert insight. And for those who continue to follow us, excuse my French, I'd like to thank you, and I will bring you all the way to the tip top with me, and I will continuously serve you guys nothing but the thorough boxing information from the insides of the sports. I'm a little rattled right now because this segment that I'm gonna break down for you, I did an article. Our MB Sports had an article about what this fight would be. Well, my article to ESPN, The Insider, was as follows: speed, power, and agility. The guy who could make the adjustments, the one who could come into the ring, the guy who has the coach that will give him the necessary orders and how to carry him out, would be the victor. How they looked on the scale will tell everything. A guy who gets on the scale, if he's drawn up, if his eyes are sunk in, there's going to be things missing. And the guy who comes, who you can't even tell he's dried out or has any trouble making weight, he's going to be the guy with the most confidence. Well, it was needless to say that Manny Pacquiao came in slim, super fast. He looked like he did in 2007. And that was when he fought David Diaz, right before he fought Oscar De La Hoya. When I saw that, I know prior I was listening to the birds chirping. When I say listening to the birds chirping, I was speaking of those who are looking at all the little things that Bradley is learning and forgetting about what Manny Pacquiao is actually capable of doing, and who he just was in the ring with 11 months prior. Floyd Mayweather might give you some quality rounds, might give you something to practice or think about, might improve your boxing cachet just a tad. You think that might have been the case? Yeah, Manny doesn't do a lot of talking. Manny does a lot of sticking you in the face, sticking you in the body, stutter stepping, feinting, countering over the top, touching you. That's what Manny Pacquiao does. But we continue to listen to the birds chirp, so it made some of us who automatically know Manny Pacquiao is the one who has the most upside to win the fight. We start listening to the birds chirping. You heard and you saw Teddy Atlas. He's giving you confidence. In the business that I'm in, that's called marketing. You can market yourself and you can make people believe things that are not actually there all the way, like what we call snake oil salesman, or a guy who sells people land or sand at the beach. These are the things that people overlook. That's what we call birds chirping. Not only did the birds chirp in this fight, But the birds were chirping when Bradley was getting caught with that left hook and that right hook. And when I say the left hook, even though Manny is a southpaw, he did a sliding left double hook from the front stance, which the right hook should have been the shot. He hit, he missed the first one, and he caught Bradley. One of the things that was Bradley's main flaw was he liked to square up. And if you're a fighter, you know squaring up, the reason why they tell you not to stand with your legs far apart and the reason why you don't square up is because it's going to be easy to go down if you get touched out of position. Bradley, 2 times, was out of position. Balance shot. The first one I know hurt him because he punched behind the glove. Boom! Right hook. You shook. Birds chirping. Like I said, tonight the fight was about birds chirping. Speed, power, adjustments, agility. These are the things that no matter what happens, Timothy Bradley is always going to be faced with those things if he gets into the ring with Manny Pacquiao. It was a good fight. It was entertaining. It was still tacky, but he did make adjustments. He learned some things. Timothy Bradley bought angles. He used the ring. But when I realized he had the movement, but he didn't have any fire to put with it, you can't keep Manny Pacquiao off. I told my fighter, just give him a few minutes. A couple of rounds, Manny Pacquiao is going to turn on the gas. And he did. He did just that. He dropped Bradley twice. And Bradley knows now that Manny Pacquiao is just the best. He's just the best of the two. It really makes Floyd Mayweather look really good whenever you see a guy like Manny Pacquiao lose to him and then come out and blast another top level fighter, which Bradley is. He would have beat probably anybody else tonight. But Manny Pacquiao is just too much. Like I said before, he asked for it. He asked for it. And in the world that I'm from, you got to be careful what you ask for. Because you just might get it. They call me the fight doctor. The real fight doctor. And I thank you guys for watching. Because right now, you're watching Master Boxing. And we now have released our media force. And that's MB Media. MB Sports Media. Don't forget it. Go out to MasterBoxingLLC.com. Read our articles. Follow us on Master Boxing page on Facebook. At Master Boxing on Twitter. And you can find me, Eric Bradley, the real fight doctor, at ESPN, The Insider now. Thank you guys for taking the time out to view the channel. Much respect. Congratulations to the Team Pacquiao and Team Bradley. Lift your head up. This is chess, not checkers. Look at the bright side. Yeah, stop listening to the birds chirp and do what you need to do. Face reality. So long, fans. Boom!